Welcome back to InstaForex TV channel. Let's have a look at the economic calendar to find out what macroeconomic data will impact on market sentiment in the second half of this trading week. On Thursday, traders will get to know a forward-looking index for consumer sentiment in Germany from the GfK Market Research Institute. The index is expected to improve in July. Even though the reading remains on the negative territory, any climb is viewed as a positive sign, so traders will increase long bets on the euro. Investors will obtain new evidence for buying the single European currency in light of the crucial report that will deal a blow to the US dollar. Tomorrow, the US is due to release revised GDP data for the first quarter. In the first estimate, economists had projected a 4.8% fall of the US economy. As of now, the market is full of hope that the final figure will confirm the flash estimate because the second estimate suggests a steeper 5% slump. The US dollar is facing a wave of selling amid growing appetite for risk. Optimism could be fed by the positive news on a decrease in the number of continuing unemployment claims in the United States. Such information proves that the US economy is again creating jobs following a crater in the labor market during the shutdown. So, more and more Americans resume their employment. Nevertheless, one report from the United States will be able to cheer up market participants and encourage them to buy the US dollar. On Friday, the US will report on durable goods orders for May. Experts predict a notable 10.5% increase in the orders for durable goods with a lifespan of over 3 years. Such upbeat data could boost demand for the US dollar in the short term and provide the greenback with some support. On Friday, the euro bears and bulls are going to continue the fight for leadership. A speech by ECB President Christine Lagarde is sure to take center stage. She is due to take part in the Northern Light online summit organized by the European Business Leaders Convention. The script of her speech will not be published. However, any leakage of information about Lagarde's assessment of current conditions and her outlook for the Eurozone's economy is going to impact on the euro's position. In the late session on Friday, the US dollar could find an excuse to assert their strength amid a report on personal spending and income in the United States. It's common knowledge that consumer spending accounts for almost 2/3 of the US GDP, so more robust personal spending in May will be considered evidence of a gradual recovery in the US economy. The US dollar is expected to respond with an advance. Apart from the above-said events and reports, it would be a good idea to take notice of other economic publications. On Thursday, the Confederation of the British Industry will release a report on retail sales. The economic calendar also reminds traders of the minutes of the latest ECB policy meeting. Later in the global trading day, market participants are alert to a series of speeches by several Fed officials. On Friday, the market will evaluate information on the Eurozone's private sector credit. Later, investors will find out a final consumer sentiment index from the University of Michigan. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Tichina. We wish you profitable deals.